Possibly the cheapest new launch in 2025 next to MRT station. If you don't want to miss this, watch on. Hey, I'm Casey from Home Quarters. I spent 2 sleepless nights trying to research and edit this video to make it both educational and entertaining for you to watch. If you appreciate straight data first property talk like this, give this video a quick like and tap the subscribe so you never miss a video breakdown like this. This video will have no primary school within 1 km or even 2 km away. This condo will also have a significant number of units that have road noise. This condo is also in a very private estate, which is a nicer way of saying that it is a little bit far off from amenities, aka very ulu. So why am I still going to make a video about this condominium? Because what this condo have is that it is next door to a MRT station, Springleaf MRT station to be exact. So, do condominium near MRT station means that you will sure earn money from it? Watch on as we explore together and find out. So today we are talking about Springleaf Residences. As a caveat, a lot of information is not available yet, but I want to do this first impression video because a lot of people are very interested in this launch. Only one bid for an MRT front government land sale. Why did every other developer walk away? I reverse engineer the $905 per square feet land price into launch price and 5 years exit math. Stay till the end where I stress test Springleaf upside and flag 3 risk factors why you wouldn't want to buy this launch. What do you guys think about my new parting? I heard that you have to change your hair parting once every few months because I'm balding. I'm still getting used to this parting. I will be covering in this video today. Short project overview of Springleaf Residence, brief history and facts about the area, and also 3 reasons why you should avoid this project. Project matrix and estimated price that the developers might launch at, 3 reasons why you can consider this project for investment or own stay. Possible exit plan. Let's lock in the headline facts. The project is called Springleaf Residences and is slated to obtain TOP in the 3rd quarter of 2028. The land was won by Guaco Land, Hong Leong joint venture in April 2024 for $905 per square feet per plot ratio, the only bid that day. We are looking at a 99 years leasehold property on a roughly 344,000 square feet of land. 5 blocks of 25-story high with a 4-story conserved block, most probably as a clubhouse. Unit mix runs from a cozy 1-bedroom all the way to a family-sized 5-bedroom, supported by 759 car park lots. That's 80% coverage, including 8 dedicated EV charging bay. From main gate is about a 2-minute sheltered stroll to Springleaf MRT station on the Thomson East Coast Line. A conserved 1960s school block is being reimagined as the residence clubhouse most likely, giving the project an instant character in my opinion. And to speed construction and ensure quality, the developer is using an advanced precast concrete system throughout the whole building, meaning that most likely you cannot hack walls in between your bedrooms. Most likely you can do smaller but not larger. Here are 3 reasons why you may want to pass on Springleaf Residences. First, school. There isn't a single primary school within 1 km away, so if phase 2A is a must-have for all you Kiasu parents out there, this address would work. Additionally, resale liquidity. Buyers who insist on elite school zones, think Rosai or St. Nicholas, may skip Springleaf entirely, narrowing your buyer exit pool. 2. Road noise. About 30% of stacks stares at the SLE, the expressway. If you can't sleep with background hum, you'll need acoustic upgrade or an inward-facing stack. 3rd, right south. Until Parcel A, which is the land plot right beside Springleaf Residences, that is closing, the tender is closing on October 2025, retail mall arrive realistically nothing before 2028. Not much option for the food and beverage is nearby as well. I've took a turn around there. Let's zoom out to the northeast. You have landed Springleaf Garden. Head a little southeast towards Tagore and you'll see industrial plot now. But in between the industrial plot and Springleaf Residence, you have a brown color on the latest URA master plan. Brown means future residential plot. Translation, a micro town is coming in the Tagore region with grocery store, clinic, maybe even enrichment center. On the eastern boundary, the project kisses the central catchment reserve, a solid green space that buffers, lock in your tree-line view forever. Of course, you have to be looking over at that side. No glass curtain tower will be popping out there. Next, we talk about transport grid. Thomson East Coast Line brings you to Orchard in 33 minutes. Shenton Way in about 37 to 39 minutes. When the Cross Island Line goes live about 2029, that same ride continues to Changi Terminal 5. No line change needed. Coupled that with the Woodlands RTS, stay on Thomson East Coast Line, swap at Woodlands North, and you are at Bukit Changa, JB in about 40 minutes. The cross-border hop itself is just 6 minutes. And for drivers, the North-South corridor rolls out 2027 to 2029. It plugs into Lentor Avenue, one junction from the condo gate itself, and early data show 10 to 15 minutes shaving off the peak hour drive to Raffles Place. Backstory time, and it's juicy. April 2024, Parcel B tender closes. Analysts predict as many as 5 bidders, but instead only Guaco Land and Hong Leong filed a paper. Maybe the rest of the developer I forget. I'm just joking. They paid $779 million, translating to a $905 per square feet per plot ratio, roughly 8% cheaper than the Lentor land they had bought 1 year ago in 2023. 2 months later, Parcel A, literally just next door, get 0 bid. Why? Because URA stapled on a new SA2 requirement, which is 100 long stay service apartment with a minimum stay of 3 months. The developer ran the margin and probably said, no thanks. Late 2024, quiet policy pivot, URA removed the SA2 clause from Parcel A, and then currently tender will close on Parcel A in October 2025, most likely resulting in a successful bid right today as a mall plus condo kind of design. I won't be surprised if Guaco Land is the winning bidder here as well. So why does all this matter? A mall beside your Springleaf Residence block activates foot traffic, tenancy demand, and eventually resale premium, especially if childcare and food and beverage cluster open in the same building. In my opinion, a lot of new couple will be coming into the Lentor Springleaf region. Next, we'll talk about pricing math and 5 years exit. H-Prop model PEX break-even price at about 1,688 per square feet at a lean 15% developer margin, and a launch price from $1,940 per square feet is feasible if they are looking to earn a measly 15% profit. Now, let's reference the prices today. Look at this table here on the screen. I plot all the way from 1,950 all the way to 2,006. Most likely, the more expensive per square feet is reserved for the smaller 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom that I have not much kind of interest in. Most likely, the 1-bedroom will launch above that $1 million mark to the $1.3 million mark. 2-bedroom about that $1.6 to $1.8 million mark. Your 3-bedroom is what I am interested in. If let's say we can get a 3-bedroom, 1,076 square feet at about below the $2.5 million mark, that is a very good sweet spot, especially when it is just right next to the MRT. Next, we got a 4-bedder, most likely launch about 2.8, starting from all the way to the $3.2 million. Your 5-bedroom, in my opinion, should hit above that $3 million mark. I won't be surprised if it's hit $3.4 million as well. Now let's reference the prices. Lentor Central Residence averaged 2,213 per square feet. Chuan Park cleared 76% of its stack at $2,579 per square feet. So if Springleaf opens between $2,000 and $2,100, you are below the 2025 suburban average for a genuine MRT asset. Quick exit model here. Picture buying a 1,076 square feet 3-bedroom at $2,300 per square feet. That's about $2.47 million. Exit 5 years later at $2,600 per square feet yields you roughly $322,000 gross gain on capital. That's a 45% return on cash portion after your 75% leverage on the bank loan. The rental yield at a conservative $4,800 monthly, gross yield sits just under 3%, which outpaces firstly your CPF OA kind of loan, plus current interest rate is about 2.something%, which leave you a little bit of buffer for your property tax and your maintenance fee. And many suburban freehold today cannot even hit this sort of yield. Here's why Springleaf Residence remain on my personal buy list. Firstly, the quantum sweet spot. Scoring a 3-bedroom under a $2.5 million within 200 meters away from an MRT station is almost impossible this day. Second, broad appeal. You get a character clubhouse set in a conserved school building. Okay, that is maybe some people like it. A fully sheltered stroll to the MRT station, that a lot of people like. A developer with a rock-solid track record of not lowering the price after the launch day, protecting your previous buyers. In my opinion, that's very important. So the next people or person to buy will be always higher than the previous. So the only soft spot here is the absence of a 1 kilometer primary school. Third, the transformation flywheel. Layer the Thompson East Coast line, which is going to be completed, the North-South corridor, Tagore's fresh residential zoning, a future mall most likely just right next door, and an upcoming JB rapid transit link. Each catalyst amplify the next. Finally, view security, the expressway buffer, guarantee that no 30-story tower will kind of suddenly spring up in front of you and steal your panoramic view 5 years from now. If you do buy, or you are thinking to buy and need to sell before buying because of additional buyer stamp duty, etc., here's my 3-step funnel. Step 1, multimedia with home stage required. Shoot wide-angle photos, film a hosted walkthrough, and create a virtual 360 tour with designer mockup. Step 2, multi-platform. We publish on all the famous portals from Guru99.co, EdgeProp, plus Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Xiaohongshu, and WeChat, hitting both the English and Mandarin buyers. Step 3, paid reach. We boost each clip, then retarget anyone who watches. Fast, focused, result-driven, and platform-agnostic, designed to put in real offer, not just likes. Upgrading? Message me for a 15 minutes cash flow check. Investing or selling? Let's chat further. WhatsApp me at the number just above or below and we'll start the process. If this video makes sense, tap the like and subscribe button, and more importantly, send this video to your friends and family who are looking out for a new place to stay or invest, and swing by for the next upcoming video just like this. My name is Casey from Home Quarters, and remember, call Home Quarters and start packing.